In this video, we are going to be looking at the brand new nerf on Eisen Final, and we will see by the end of the video if Eisen Final is still worth to grind for, as it takes a long time to actually grind for him and evolve him. And we will be comparing Aizo to Pride D1. Yes, look at our Pride D1. Yippee, Pride the one. Let's go and see which one you should go for. But do keep in mind that my Escanor has a golden trait and it has a SSS. It will be difficult to compare, but regardless, let's see this brand new nerf on our Eisen Final. Of course, I rolled off my divine since I was trying to get a unique on him, but do not worry guys, I will eventually get a unique on him, since I'm gonna be buying some more rerolls. So make sure to subscribe so you guys don't miss on that. All right, now let's bring our speed card. Yes, and wait, we're missing one, a Sakura speed card and Bulma. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's a brand new tournament as well. And why does it say NA? Maybe for now it says NA, but here's the brand new tournament, guys. Yeah, boss waves, fast enemies, and there's no, you can use your traits. Yeah, I can use my unique Meliodas. It's crazy. All right, now I have no relics equipped on our Eisen, but do keep in mind my Eisen do have a curse, so Pride the one has a little bit of a disadvantage. But regardless, let's go to Fabled Kingdom and showcase you guys this brand new nerf on Eisen Final. Yes. All right, look at him. Sheesh, Pog. All right, so the nerf that Eisen Final gotten is on his ability. Yes, so I will be showing you once we spawn him. All right, for now we need money, we need molas. Yes, all right, we're gonna place Eisen right here in the middle. All right. Oh boy, I missed my divine Eisen. So if you guys do not know, Kanzen Seimin is literally the most overpowered ability out there in anime adventures, but I would say that it became less overpowered as they have reduced the cooldown, or like the shielding, to 10 seconds. This is really bad, especially for leaderboard runs and what else, like clutching. And look how fast that shield ran out. Like that 10 seconds was so fast, and I have no clue why they did this. It feels like they did this so Escanor would be like meta. So that is what changed on our Eisen Final. And now we are gonna be comparing on which one would you summon for. I would say personally, just from base, Escanor, because if you guys do not know, Escanor has a really big passive. But I would say, but not gonna lie with you guys, Escanor is kind of like a 2.0 of Aizo Final. But the difference is that Aizo Final is a multi-hit and Pride the one is not multi-hit. So that's the difference. Other than, oh yeah, forgot about Pride the one has 2 damage types, which is physical and fire, whereas Aizo Final only has magic. So, you know, Pride the one is kind of an advantage if you think about it, which is crazy. And they can both hit air and ground. So, you know, very fair. They're very fair unit. And honestly, I would recommend, if you do not have a unique on magic, then I highly suggest getting Eisen Final and try and get unique on him. Or you could try and get unique on your Metal Knight as well, you know, maybe. And then if you do not have a physical ground unit that is unique, then I definitely recommend getting unique on Pride the one, because you would never regret your decision in your whole entire life, because he is literally the meta ground heal and hybrid unit. The fact that he got into a 3 tiers is crazy. So I definitely recommend getting yourself Escanor, because it does take a long time to actually grind for him, but the grind is worth, because it's just amazing. Especially, I just made a video on Escanor of me unlocking him on my noob to pro account, so I definitely suggest watching that video out if you guys have not yet. And all right, we are so close to maxing our money makers. So one more speed card and we will be able to see our units. All right, so of course Pride the One has more of a damage because of his passive, and of course I have golden trait on him. And whereas Eisen Final, he just have a curse trait and nimble speed, nimble trait. All right, so we're gonna be upgrading Eisen Final first, of course. So if you are looking for units to use on the Infinity Castle, I definitely recommend getting yourself Pride the One for a physical team, whereas Eisen Final is good for the magic team because his damage is still crazy. Despite of him being nerfed, he is still insane. He's still overpowered unit, but just the Kanzen Seimin being nerfed is a big change, especially people are so used to having the Kanzen Seimin lasting for 20 seconds, but now it's lasting for 10 seconds, which I realize on how fast 10 seconds pass. So, you know, you won't be able to clutch as much now, especially in leaderboard. So I do not know why they did it, to be honest, and I do not know why they extended the battle pass either. I want to know why. Is it because there's gonna be a brand new update? But anyway, at upgrade 8 or upgrade 9, I wasn't looking. At upgrade 8, he will get a brand new ability where he will be able to hit both air and ground. And funny thing is, that is the same with Pride the One, Escanor. At upgrade 8, he will gain a brand new ability that will make him hit both air and ground too. So pretty interesting. Yes. And alright, so if you guys do not know, Pride the One does not do burn damage, but he does do fire damage, if that makes sense. He just doesn't do burning, but he does fire damage, because they probably did this since they just released Itachi, and Itachi is literally the meta burn unit, and I think this is the most burn units they have released in a row. So it only makes sense that they didn't make Pride the One burning unit, because if they did, he would have became more meta than Itachi, and it will leave Itachi behind. So that's just making, you know, ruining the meta. So it's actually quite smart of Anime Adventures for not making Pride the One do burning. So yeah, and look at that, upgrade 8, he will gain a brand new ability called Pride Flare. So at this ability, when he gains this ability, he will become a full AoE, which is literally bigger than Eisen Final. Am I wrong? I am not wrong. Look how big this is. Like, what the heck? If you are trying to get a curse trait on your your Pride the One, then I definitely recommend having more damage or less SPA and less range. That is what you are going to be looking for, because Pride the One, I don't think you need this much range, honestly. So having less range and having more damage, or having less SPA, then I definitely recommend that. Yes. All right, as you guys can see, he has a very low SPA and a very big damage. I'm a bit biased since I really love shield breaker units, because especially in these kind of maps, look how Escanor is literally struggling, whereas Eisen Final is not even struggling because of his multi-hit. But despite of his multi-hit, do remember that Pride the One has a really low SPA, so he will be able to destroy the shields regardless. And look at that, that's his max. Oh my god. But do keep in mind that his passive, his stats will increase or till 15 waves has passed when he spawned. So if you spawn him at wave 10, then at wave 25 his stats will be max. Like his passive will be his passive has a cap. That's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, I only recommend using Pride the One on certain maps, especially in Infinity Castle, Infinity Mode, and I'm pretty much, that's all I can think about right now. Oh, dungeons, portals, raids. And I do not recommend using Pride the One for story mode acts, because he's not gonna do anything. Let me just tell you guys that. Whereas Eisen Final is very versatile, where you can use him. You can use him in challenges, Infinity Castle, story mode acts, and all of those bizarre things, and he will still do good regardless of where you put him in. So I definitely recommend getting Eisen Final. But if you are looking for a physical unit, a physical hybrid unit, then I definitely recommend getting Escanor. And I have been using Escanor ever since I rolled off my Divine on my Eisen Final. And if I still did have my Divine Eisen, I would have not used him regardless, since, you know, Escanor is literally the meta right now. So the best units in this update 11.5 and the 7 Deadly Sins update is Pride the One and Melio Assault. But I'm still quite upset about them not adding Melio King, like the King version of Meliodas. But you know what? It would have been super duper overpowered if they do release that unit. So it makes sense because it would hit both ground and air opponents for sure. And you know, it would replace Escanor. So that's very smart thinking of AA once again. So again, I would rephrase myself once more time. You definitely would want to get yourself a Pride the One or your physical team. But if you're looking for a magic team, then I definitely recommend using Eisen Final more. And yeah, so that wraps it up for today's video. I am using Pride the One. Do you guys got yourself a Pride the One? Do let me know down in the comments down below and see. I want to see how many people own Pride the One. Even though he just got released today, I mean recently, probably not a lot of people got him, but I'm sure you guys, whoever is grinding for Pride the One, it is worth the grind, bro. It is worth the grind. He's so overpowered. I use him on my team like it's crazy. He is crazy. Despite of him not being a multi-hit and do burning damage, he is still crazy. And yeah, that wraps it up for today's video, guys. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys are having a good day, because I did. And thank you all so much for watching, and thank you guys so much for the love and support you guys give me into my videos. Like, my noob to pro videos are actually going crazy. I just want to say thank you. And all right, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye everyone. Bye bye bye.